Salutations, this is Grem Devel, and welcome back to our Let's Play of the Outer Wilds. Or just Outer Wilds. It's not the Outer Wilds, it's Outer Wilds. I like how our gasps when we wake up are different every day too, which does make sense, as opposed to the probe from that launcher on Giant's Deep having a different trajectory every day. So yes, I think we started this episode by looking at some of the lore. Because I want to... Alright, we got Old Settlement. That's it. That was the last thing we did, was Old Settlement. More to see here, which makes sense. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai abandoned the settlement over growing concerns about its stability. Fair. I think I would like to find the other distress beacons today. So... I kind of wanted to like start by acknowledging like there's an eye, right? Then people are trying to figure out where the eye of the universe is. I think, and I'm still also the quantum moon. All right, so I do want to like figure out exactly like all the lore that we've collected so far about the eye, why they're trying to find it. I think that has like a something to do with like why, like that's why the probe keeps going out. Maybe that's why we're exploding every day. But like the Nomai, my understanding so far, and this could be very wrong, is that the Nomai. Oh, there's rumors here. That's what these little transitions are. The Nomai are trying to find the eye of the universe, and they've, as we saw in Giant's Deep, are trying to. Is this Giant's Deep? I don't know. I'm gonna go back here to the frozen shuttle. They're using this technology with the statues to, someone mentioned that like the probe. If you set out a probe to try to find it, it's like an infinitesimal chance of doing it. But if you use this technology that they have to like revert to like just do the same day or whatever and over again, or some span of time, you have infinite chances of finding it as long as it goes out to a different trajectory every time, which seems to be what we're seeing every morning. And maybe it's using some quantum technology to do that. I don't know. So we saw the quantum moon last time, but this is a rumored entry. And we couldn't land on it. And I think that must have to do, like, if we want to do that, maybe we need to go to the moon's... To explore... Wait. They built a shrine on the quantum moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its sixth location. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole of the quantum moon. So maybe we just didn't go to the moon's north pole? And that's what we need to do? Yeah, that's a Tower of Quantum Knowledge. But we were in that, like, quantum little, like, room. Northern Glacier. And I think this symbol here is the symbol of the Black Hole Forge. Alright. Eye signal locator, something called the Eye of the Universe, and then Rebek's camp. It doesn't mention anything about it. The observatory. Yeah, the Nomai decided to stop searching for the eye signal, I guess on Brittle Hollow, and instead look for it visually by sending out the deep space probe. Yeah. And here's the stuff on Giant's Deep, which I do want to go back to soon, but let's start. Let's actually go somewhere. I want to start by looking for the other distress beacons. Oh, that's the distress beacon we know. Great. Let's go over here. To Ember Twin. I'll engage autopilot. Oh, actually, yeah. And what is that? Oh, that's Ash Twin. Right, Ember Twin. Hold on, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Well, we're okay. Somehow okay. I was trying to I thought the autopilot would engage the retro rockets faster. Okay. Well, we can get out. And we can repair it. The cockpit. Where's the cockpit? Right here? Yeah, repair. Okay. Great. All right. Distress beacon. Well, let's check out this, like, big thing that we were just looking at. Oh, it's here. It's just, like... all right, flashlight. Great. Yeah, the distress beacon is in here. Ooh, prickly. Or is it? Oh, okay. What? No, well, I thought I was gonna try to like... Alright, gravity is really low here. I was gonna try to like go up it, but I think this is just sand from the moon falling on this planet, which is pretty wild. Alright, I don't know where the distress beacon is, but I don't think it is coming from this thing. But I also don't know what this thing is. Yeah, maybe we launch a scout. Thanks for the hint. We can look around. Okay. Oh, okay. Look at here. I need a thing to put in here. This may be the... Right, this is probably the... What's it? Cool. Yeah, there is that thing going around the sun right there. Need to land on that at some point. Alright, where's the distress beacon? It's like below us. Oh, ah. Raimi. I've already forgotten all my voices, but I think Raimi was like, "Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station." Pi, I don't know Pi's voice. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. The Sunless City. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. All right, and here is the High Energy Lab. Okay. Those fluctuations are far away. Are they on the sun? Seems that way. Cool. Alright, well this is interesting. What do we have here? The Sunless City. 300 meters. Okay, down here? Sure. Distress beacon. That distress beacon's far away. That's not the one we're looking for, I don't think. Okay, cool. Alright, there is one still below us. Good. This is the ghost matter. A friend of mine in real life was like, you should In the tutorial, I know we like got to see ghost matter, and it was some like kind of scope, and I keep thinking like, oh, at some point we'll figure out how to do this. Crash site caves, and a friend of mine was like, you know how, already. I was like, oh, I thought you needed some special scope in the tutorial, but I think you can just shoot the scout. Yeah, hazard. But okay. Oh, did it disappear? Oh gosh. I'm gonna go in it. Nope, nope. Bad idea. That was neat. Well, so I'm... Can I go in here? I'm a little fuzzy about this. Also, I don't even know if we need to go that way. Let's go this way. We need oxygen, too. Hopefully there is some. Trees. Thank you. Alright, we're getting closer to the distress beacon. For sure. Okay. Anona. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger, as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Okay. And here we got sand coming in. Emergency escape hatch. Oh, we don't want to do that. Russ. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Sure. Malorai. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. The what that lies? Horror. This looks like a distress beacon. Yeah. Okay. Or that there would be one here. Lori, we have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter here. Yeah, so they... Okay. Ooh. There seems to be a lot to explore. Ooh. Coleus, the path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. The instructions ahead? Oh. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with the rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, but you must be cautious but swift. What? There's the pit, turn left, and then go up into the... I don't know if we did that right. I don't think we did. And now we're lost here forever. Alright, I am... I definitely thought and now I am lost, of course. Alright, here it is. Walk forward until you meet the sand wall of the pit. Turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations. Climb upward through the opening above them. Maybe it meant to go straight here and then left at the thing. Alright, well, so that's left. This is where we were. Yeah, and then the rock column formations. Yeah, here. And then up through... Oh! We were doing it right. I just didn't see the hole. Ooh. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mallory and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Okay. I feel like we probably... There we go. Should have seen the distress beacon already. Oh, no, it's close. I think we can go through here. Can we? Yes. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Yeah. Where am I going? Down? Oh, up. Woo! Whoa. Nope. Oh gosh. Am I dead? Oh, okay. Going this way. Ooh. Sure. Open it up. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Alright. We are going to go up here, just briefly. See what's here. Okay. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Calais and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. Coleus, an update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Mallory, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Yeah, okay. Whoa. Gotcha. Yeah. And I can't, like, use this to translate that, right? Okay, cool. That is neat. Alright, let's go through here now. I'm tempted to go to where the trees are for the oxygen. Although also... I hear trees. Oh no, those are cactuses. Alright, we've got dead Nomai. A lot of them. And a lot of sand. I guess, like, the later you get here, the more filled with sand it is, and we may end this day totally covered. I'm not actually finding anything. And I may have gotten a little disoriented. Okay. That's okay. This is all sand. Let's go over here. Oh. Oh. Sure. Alright, maybe there was something at some point. Okay, okay. To the trees. Should we build a sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Then that's... no one said that. I guess that's the topic. Yarrow, are there other ways to generate this level of power? Pi, theoretically yes. Practically no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. Idaye, I almost can't comprehend this as being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Pi, unsurprisingly, Idaye, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. Coleus, if we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. Idaye, the potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Poke, fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, that sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idaye, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain that sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Okay, a lot there. A lot of info. Alright. We're getting hopefully close-ish. I mean, this is where we... Did I miss? It's so close over here. Alright. No, I think we gotta... I think we do need to go through. What's going on? Did I, like... Oh, now it's rising. I just screwed it up. I can't go back now. It's rising too fast. Oh, we're stuck. I screwed up. Okay, well, we didn't find the distress beacon. Is there anything we can do here? Boom. Boom. I don't think so. I think we're like stuck. So, do we kill ourselves on cactuses? I don't want to... No, we want to just... There we go. I don't think we really had a choice. So I do want to go back, because we never actually found the distress beacon. That was why I wanted to go. I think we were near the end of the day anyway. Likely. Okay. Let's go. Distress beacon again. Suit up. Yeah, not that one. Alright, there we go. Autopilot. Okay. I am interested in the sun platform. That's very interesting. Let's get in the middle here. Back up. I mean, alright. Ooh, no other way? I forgot how to rotate. Okay, we're okay. It's fine. We've landed. I guess because we're in the middle of the planet, it kind of like... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. Fine. Ah! Ah! That's the moon. The sand stuff. Oh gosh. Oh, does it just like go into this... like through the planet like this? Ow. Like that's why this planet is bifurcated? I guess so. This is wild. Alright, I think I want to go back on my ship if it still exists. Because it just got... It does, but... He has one scout. Okay, just get in there. You can. I think we don't want to be in this thing. No. Alright, that's how you rotate. Okay, let's check you out. That is our friend, the instrument player. I mean, friend is... who knows? Unidentified signal, you say? The drum player. There's the interloper. Chert. What's up, Chert? Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star chart, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye or four on the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. That's so interesting. Tell me, what can I do for you? I wonder if like our star is not the only one supernovaing, and maybe like all of them are in the galaxy. I don't know. How do I know if I spotted a supernova? Supernovae look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see two in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realize. What are you doing out here? Right now, I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they've asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Or maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with a little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here on my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely, not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where did they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. So interesting. I found something. Actually, never mind. Okay. Cool. Well, nice to meet you, Chert. Okay. Yeah, very interesting. All right, let's check this out over here. And then there were stairs I saw. I don't know if I want to go down them. I think we want to go in here. Also, Stars Beacon, please. Yeah, it's below us. Maybe we can find it. Oh, nope. Let's go up the stairs. Quantum fluctuations. Okay. Cave shard. Cool. Cool. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave. The one, this is Mallory, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed on the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. Coleus? Mallory, this rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? Coleus, we plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Mallory and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. Mallory, that means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Yeah, how curious. Might as well carry this with me. I don't know what else I'm going to do with it. Okay. And now it's not there. All right. Let's go this way. Okay, this looks like it used to be a bridge. Whoa! Okay. Oh, that one's far. That one's a different beacon. I don't know where this is bringing us. I don't think we're getting closer. I don't like this at all. Go back. Yeah, that's escape pod 1. Yeah, that's where we want to be going. Over there. Ooh, ooh. Hi. Hello. So this looks like the pod launcher. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Oh, it's a gravity cannon. Oh, okay. Hold on, let's read this. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. The Sunless City. Alright, I guess... Wait, so this is... Call it home. Sure, call it home. Whoa. Whoops, patch the... No. Hold on. Okay. Whoa. Clary, I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I have landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Distress beacon. Oh, where are... I am really in a shuttle, like a space shuttle. And I don't know where I just told it to go. To the sun? Am I about to die? Oh, we're dying. Okay. Well, we flew into the sun. How interesting. This game. Okay. Didn't expect that. I guess maybe it was just like a left, forward, and right control. Maybe that was it. A bit clunky. Alright, gotta get this distress beacon. Like, I'm pretty, like, dead set on it now. It's the last thing we do this episode. And you know we're not gonna get it. You know, the more dedicated I am to be like, we have to do it, the more it's not gonna happen. The more it's not gonna happen. You know what? Is that... Oh, that's the interloper. Wait, is that... Wait, there's one on the interloper? Go. Oh no, that's not the... That's the Ember Twin. I don't know why... okay. No idea what just happened. Presumably, autopilot took us through the sun. Fun. Let's try that again. Oh, the probe is falling. Look. That's the probe. What? That got really close. It looked like it was... Alright, well, whatever. The probe came straight down here. Did it fall here? Oh, there is over there. Alright. Where are you, Ember Twin? There. Okay. Autopilot. Yeah, here's... Yeah, we must have flown right into the sun. Don't hit that planet. Okay. We're okay. Is that the black hole forge symbol? Let's check that out. Okay. Cool. Oh. Okay. Very nice, but, where did I see? Yeah, here. Right? Isn't this like the black hole forge symbol? Ooh. And this is one of those discs just like the one on Brittle Hollow has. Which I guess means... I wonder if sometimes when we come through the black hole, we come through here? I don't know. All right, and this thing over here, we never really, we did look at, but all right, I think we gotta follow this. Uh-oh. Here. Oh, right. All right. Yeah, let's try this now. Wait. I don't know we could zoom in like that. Ghost water detected. Ghost matter. Ghost water. Equip the scout launcher. Photo mode. Oh, I can do photo mode. Oh, photo mode. Whoop. Can I go this way? No. Alright, we're just like killing ourselves here. I'm a little confused about how photo mode works. Like, I can't do anything here. Like, it's just all blocked by the ghost matter. Right? Yeah. Alright, vital's low. We'd better just, like, leave. But, photo mode's useful. Alright, let's go back the way that we went, like, the very first day. Oxygen. Can you see this? Refill your air quickly. Yeah. Alright, and maybe this time we can find a more direct way to the... It's up there. Okay. Which tracks? Yeah. Because this thing. Can we get in there? Can we just get in? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Alert. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet's surface. Fair enough. Ship log updated. Oh. No. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Russ. I'll say Russ. Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona. Physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief at last. You have my gratitude, but were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? Burr. I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. There was another one of these purple thingies. Let's go find it. Yeah. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When an escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into scans. What scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Anona, be cautious, everyone. Russ, and be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Okay. I think that's it, right? Like, was that the distress beacon? Like, is this it? It's got to be This is unidentified signal. It's got to be... I guess it's over there, and it's on the surface. How do I... Can I get out? Can I get out through the top? I think I need to... I would love to get out through the top. I can. Okay. This is it. We found it. Great. Cool. Do we want to go down? Sure. We'll find another distress beacon another time. I think we're gonna, we spent this whole episode on Ember Twin. Yeah, Ember Twin. We might as well. Yeah, let's keep going through this path. Is that... Wait, hold on. Like, we should end our last day. Day here. I want to go to the one where it's like, oh, this way is the anglerfish. I'm not going to dare. Is it this one? Do not follow this tunnel. Yeah, I want to do that one. I want to follow this tunnel to the end. Oh, yeah, here it is. So... How do we get... How do we get over there? It looks like from above. I know it says there's nothing here, but like... That's what they want you to think. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll keep going the way that we went. And I'll try to hurry. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh God. Oh no! Very impressive. Okay. Okay, so we didn't... Alright, we got the distress beacon. That's what we wanted to do. I think it's probably about time to end the episode. I think I'm going to try one last thing, though. And we're probably going to die doing it, which is why I'm going to try. Is that falling right here? It looked like it was falling right here. Did it fall, like, on the planet? I don't see it. Alright, what I wanted to do was go to the sun. What is that? Oh, that's the outer rock, right? I want to go to that platform on the sun if I can. I will probably die. We'll We'll probably die. But we might get lucky. Sun. Let's match velocity. Cool. Helpful. Alright, and there's that rotating platform. Woo. Match velocity again. Stop. No, no, match velocity. Match velocity. Am I doing it? Okay. I can't autopilot. Alright, here's the platform. Can I head it off? Velocity matched. I want to be careful not to get too close. Alright, here we go. Oh no, it's going way too fast. Nope. No, we're dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. Or not. Wait, maybe not. Go. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. Is there can I get a beacon from that thing? No. I can't believe we survived that. But man, how are you supposed to land on that? I'm trying to hold velocity, and we're getting really close to the sun. Oh. Oh, it's a black hole symbol. It's a black hole forge symbol. Yeah, you're not supposed to get on the sun. Yeah, it's supposed to be a black hole. I think you're supposed to like rig the black hole forge to go there or something like that. That's my theory. But I think we got close enough to the platform where we saw that symbol. So I think it was a worthwhile venture. All right, we are going to end this day. But before we do, I want to just like look at our lore a little bit. And maybe next episode I want to go to the interloper because we did not find everything there. I think we didn't look through all the logs there. Alright, the Sunless City, which there's still more to explore there. Escape Pod 2, Sun Station, Church Camp. Oh. Gravity Cannon. Wow. Okay, a lot of stuff. The anglerfish fossil. Yeah. Then I might learn how to evade anglerfish by studying an anglerfish fossil. Yeah, that's right. We learned that in the Hanging City. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in dark bramble. The vessel. All right. So the third one, we don't know where it is. We'll have to find it. More to explore in the Sunless City, which makes sense. Sun Station. Sun Station in order to power the Ash Twin project. They debated it. Yeah, we definitely need to go back to the Hang City. I want to do that. That's probably the next, like, big thing I want to do. High Energy Lab. The negative time interval measured at the White Hole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twin's equator. Oh. We didn't go there. We should go there. It can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. Alright, we should definitely go there at some point. Good to know. Church Camp. Yep, high number of supernovae. Very interesting. The Vessel. All 3 pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. I see. The shuttle's equipment heard strange readings from somewhere beneath the surface. To the Nomai located a fissure on the ice on the interloper's sunward side. Yeah, more to explore. And the gravity cannon. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. Yeah, that was pretty wild, because we recalled a Nomai shuttle from the interloper. From the interloper. And then we crashed it into the sun. Quantum caves. The Nomai noticed a strange wandering rock. Yeah. Found a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching. Yes, yes. Lakebed cave. The bottom of the dry lakebed at Ember Twin's North Pole. Ember Twin's North Pole. I guess we would need to go there. It's so hard to figure out which side is north and which is south. Yeah, I thought we already looked at that, but maybe we just didn't because if I just save the game and end it, it doesn't remember that we looked at that stuff. In which case, should I intentionally die again? Let's do it. Just to end the day right. Let's crash into something. What's that? Oh, it's just stars in the distance. Ooh, you know what? Hollow's Lantern. We have not actually been on Hollow's Lantern. I would love to die there. I don't know if we can actually land our ship on it. Or get out without dying. But we're gonna find out. Yeah. Can I get in one of these volcanoes? Does one of these volcanoes... Whoo! Whoop! Oh, cool. We didn't die. Wrong. Whoop. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can't really go in. And I think it only has 3 of those things. If I'm not mistaken, 3 volcanoes that I've seen. Anything in the middle? Nah. Well, is one, I would love, it would be so cool if one was inert. Oh yeah, whoa, whoa. We're going in there, there's stuff. Whoa. I know I didn't put on my suit. Alright, didn't expect this. Cool. Wait, that's my ship. Let's read this. Warning, increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. So people were on here. They were living here. And it looks like this is one of those places you can view from it's a projector spot. In theory. Oh, man. Okay. Well, cool. I don't know if we actually, like, got new information. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, we'll wait for one of those. We will die in here very quickly. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. I wonder if any of the other ones have stuff in them. All right. Well, that was the episode. That was cool that we confirmed there's sometimes stuff in Hollow's Lantern. I'm not sure what we're going to do next episode. I really want to figure out that Black Hole Forge. Maybe find the other Distress Beacon. We'll see. I enjoyed playing with you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.